Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something really powerful, a metaphor that helps us understand some of the most confusing and toxic relationships. We're calling it the narcissistic maze. We're going to map out what it is, how it really works, and the huge impact it has on anyone who gets trapped inside.
Okay, let's just start with this. This one sentence, it really sets the stage for everything we're about to get into. And this isn't just some clever saying, right? It's a serious warning about how these traps work. Getting in can feel almost accidental, maybe even appealing. But getting out, that is a whole different story.
So what exactly is this maze we keep talking about? Well, first things first, you can't find it on a map. It's not a physical place at all, but a prison built inside the mind.
Okay, so here's the heart of it. It's basically a custom-built reality, like an alternate universe that one person designs to serve their own agenda. And if you're trapped inside, you're not held there by actual locks and keys. Nope. You're held by confusion, by emotional manipulation, and by a rule book that seems to change every single day.
So how does someone even end up here? I mean, it's not like you sign up for it, right? It's almost never a conscious choice.
And this is so critical to understand. You didn't just walk in through an open door. Think of it more like a breach of your defenses. The creator of this maze, they didn't build a big welcoming entrance. They just looked for a crack in your wall, a weak spot in your boundaries, and they pushed their way right on through. Okay, so you're inside, and now everything you thought you knew about how the world works, it gets turned on its head. The maze operates under a whole new, bizarre set of rules, and they're all designed for one thing, to keep you lost, confused, and doing what you're told.
And maybe the most disorienting part of it all, you can be in there for years without even realizing you're trapped. Life just feels off. It's confusing, it's exhausting. You know something's wrong, but you can't quite put your finger on it. The idea that you're actually in a maze, that might not even cross your mind for a very, very long time.
And this right here, this just lays it all out. Look at the difference. Outside the maze, life goes on. But inside, you feel completely stuck, like time has stopped just for you, while you watch everyone else move forward. Your choices, which used to be your own, are now incredibly limited. And your social life, it shrinks and shrinks until you realize you're spending more time with your thoughts about this one person than with any actual people. Reality itself starts to feel slippery, like you're living in a fog.
So what it really boils down to is this. Life in the maze means you're always in your head, constantly trying to navigate this weird illusion. There's this endless chaos and drama, a constant noise that's only there to distract you and wear you down. And all of it just reinforces that awful feeling of being stuck, while the rest of the world just rushes on by. So you're in this bizarre, disorienting place. What's your job here? What's your purpose? Because it sure doesn't feel like a partnership anymore. What is it?
And this is where things get really cold. Your role, it completely changes. You're no longer seen as an individual or a partner or even a friend. You become a resource, an instrument. Your only function is to meet the needs of the person who built the maze.
You know, there's this quote from an ancient caliph that it perfectly captures this mindset. Think about what he's saying. Go ahead, be productive, be successful, reign wherever you want, because everything you produce, all that bounty, it belongs to me anyway. It's a claim of absolute ownership over you and everything you create. And here's how they do it. It's often disguised as something noble, like you're both working towards some greater good. But that's just cover. In reality, it only serves them. And you're put through this constant process. They call it distillation. It's like you're being squeezed bit by bit for everything you've got. Your energy, your ideas, your money, until there's nothing left. And they've taken everything that benefits them.
All right, after hearing all that, I know what you're probably thinking. If this place is so awful, why not just leave, right? Why not just turn around and walk out the door?
And this is the truly terrifying genius of the maze's design. There is no easy exit. See, if you stop being useful, if you fail to serve their interests, you don't get your freedom. No, you just get cast aside into some forgotten, lonely corner of the same maze. You're still trapped. You're just isolated. And you know the craziest part? The maze maker will probably tell you this themselves. They'll say things like, getting in is always easier than getting out. They know the design. They know that every path they've created is meant to lead you right back to the center. They know that escaping is the real challenge.
Which leaves us with the one question that matters most. If this whole thing, the walls, the rules, the drama, is an illusion designed to keep you trapped, then what is actually real? Figuring that out, learning to tell the difference between their illusion and your reality, that's not just a question. That's the very first step to drawing your own map out.